Hi, Rio Valley. I hope you guys are enjoying the Work It Out Wednesday series as much as I am. We are here with week 4 of Work It Out Wednesday, our CASP test taking strategy series. Super excited to be bringing another week of strategies to you. This week, we have a super fun one for you. Again, these come every Wednesday. We're going to be looking at a different test taking strategy, examples of how it can be used, and I hope you will join us April 12th. I know I say that every week, but please come. We're going to be talking about all of these test taking strategies and more with more examples and different ways that you can apply them during CASP to help make it a very successful and less frustrating, less stressful test taking situation. So, week 4, look for negative words. Not the negative words that bring you down, but this week we're going to be talking about negative words as in negation. So, negative words are negative questions and negative statements. So, we're going to start with negative questions. Negative questions are questions that are phrased in a negative form, requiring the test taker to identify false statements. For example, and this is going to be our example for the day, so make sure we're listening and following along. Which of the following is not a characteristic of mammals? So that word not, paying very, very close attention to those nots, nones, neithers. Those are going to be those words that you're going to look out for negative questions. Not a characteristic of mammals. And then you're going to want to pay attention to your answer questions and only pick the ones that are not characteristics of mammals. So there would be lizards or things that were in the water that were not mammals, because there are mammals that live in the water. So make sure that we're paying attention to that as well. All right, the second one here that we're going to be talking about today for negative words and negative statements is going to be negative statements. And this is going to be negatively worded statements. These statements express negative conditions or situations. So test takers need to be able to recognize the negation and understand its implications. For example, the patient did not exhibit consistent symptoms consistent with the flu. So that means that their symptoms were not consistent with the flu. They did not have the flu, right? So understanding when you're reading in a passage that some of those words that you're reading, the things that they're going to be saying are also going to be negations. So look out for some of these negative words and negative statements as you are reading, as you are working through some of those questions. Keep in mind, this will be in your science. Keep in mind, this will also show up in math. Oh my goodness, yes, this will show up in math. None, not, neither will show up in math. So keep an eye out for these words in your questions as you're working through your math books. If you're doing practice tests, which we will highly encourage you, work through some different practice tests, practice situations. That you look at some of these as well in those. And if you're looking for specific practice questions or practice type questions or websites to go to, reach out to your homeschool teacher or educator, and I'm sure they'd be happy to point you in the right direction. We will also have some awesome resources at our meeting on April 12th, and I look forward to seeing all of you there. And remember, as always, discuss, model, and practice. And you got this. You guys are going to rock it. Join us April 12th. Thank you so much for joining me. Continue to practice. See you soon. Bye-bye.